Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol AMD. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like you this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis several times before, and that is where this red line annotation is coming from, which on my chart always represents resistance, red for resistance, and once again, the price is up around this area. I should note that this by no means is some sort of great discovery on my part or anything like that, and I bring that up because when lots of eyeballs are watching the same thing and wondering the same thing, call it a self-fulfilling prophecy, call it whatever you want, it can produce some pretty interesting price movements. And the chart, like I said, is at one of those areas where a lot of people are going to be watching it. And quite frankly, just from kind of an overall perspective, this 28.15 mark is definitely a thorn in the side of the bulls. I mean, you just got to go back and look, and you can see right there immediately rejected by it. There, a faulty breakout, so the price got above it, but that didn't last very long. Right there, a couple faulty breakouts, a gap and trap faulty breakout, so the price gapped up above it and then got hammered down. And once again today, a whole bunch of faulty breakouts, although to be fair, technically speaking, the price is slightly up above it. So the big question going forward, and again, this is not some sort of great discovery on my part, but is this finally the start of something bigger, or is history going to once again repeat itself where the price just gets flushed back to the downside? A lot of people are wondering that, and it's a more than valid question because the track record right now is it's not a matter of can the price get above 28.15. Yeah, there's been plenty of times where the price gets up above 28.15. The big question is, well, can the price actually stay above 28.15? Because that's where things have really struggled. So we'll see if that happens or not going forward. I'm still going to consider this a level of resistance. Again, yeah, technically speaking, it is up above that level, but I want to see if the price can actually stay up above it going forward. If it can, and if the price continues to work its way, to the upside, then 28.60, which is that red line up there, is going to be the next overarching level of resistance. But as of right now, top priority, at least in my opinion, is not necessarily going up and doing battle with 28.60. It's just a matter of let's see if the price can finally, for once, stay up above that 28.15 mark or not. If the price doesn't hold above it and it begins to work its way back downwards, keep an eye on the pink line there, the 200 period moving average, and the purple line. They're basically one and the same, so that's kind of an interesting characteristic right there. That doesn't happen very often, but both the 50 period and the 200 period are essentially the same value, so keep an eye on those if the price does indeed pull back. But yeah, a lot of eyes are going to be on 28.15. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.